Sorry about that,
How
folks.
you
We
guys
try to
doing?
play catch up. We try to play catch
You
up.
going into Instagram because I'm already on
All
Facebook.
right, I'm going into Instagram. All right, I am going into Instagram. We live. Okay, we behind. All right, but we catching up.
Right.
Facebook, we try to catch up with you.
Okay.
What?
No.
It's telling me, it's sending me a request for me to be in the video. I think I'm already here.
Because you're probably still under your profile.
Oh no, no, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Send them. Oh, why did it say that?
No, that's for you. Oh.
Where is Eddie at then? Am I on my Instagram too?
Is it still running in the background now? Oh well, leave it alone.
I don't know what's happening right there, but
It says you joined.
I don't know.
It's saying you joined.
Hi, Sakina. I hope I'm not butchering your name, dear. But I appreciate seeing you tonight. I've been seeing you commenting. Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right, let me get live, man. I'm just check to see.
Hi,
if there's
Talia.
comments here. You see what's going on Facebook? That's way too far for me to.
Good
look
evening.
at that.
Good evening.
Let's get it into it. Good evening, and one more time, good evening. It's a little after 9 on a Wednesday night, so it means it's time for PolyTalk with Regal Love. I'm Eddie.
I'm Tyra.
I'm Vernice.
I'm Princess.
And together we are Original Love, a faction of Regal Love. And we want to bring PolyTalk in its expanded version to discuss poly from the amorous perspective.
Because I am positively poly.
She is positively polyamorous.
We want to bring you poly from the amorous perspective.
There you go.
We want to
But
talk about the love.
We want to talk about the love more than we want to talk about the many. But because we are polyamorous, we're going to talk about the many as well.
Because we are many.
As you can see. So, as you know, we have decided collectively, as you can tell, that we are going to kind of move Regal Love and PolyTalk into a more socially romantic environment. You see that the ladies, they date each other. Once we get some of the other gentlemen who are in the background, once we get them more comfortable to come to the forefront, then we're really going to be able to showcase polyamory the way that we've always really wanted to showcase polyamory, because it is so very full, and there are so many different dynamics that you can allow yourself to be very comfortable in and have some amazing support that allows you to explore those avenues and that energy and those different energies within yourself. But more than anything, we understand how important representation is. And for a lot of people, they don't believe they can be something until they see something.
That part.
And for us, it's its own version of scary. We have to, we deal with a lot of scrutiny, a lot of ridicule from people we care about. And people we understand, by and large, they do care about us. But because they don't understand what this love style means to us, what it is for us.
Right. They can't see the benefit, therefore they formulate their own opinion. And, you know, to be fair, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah. But one thing I want to say, because we've had to deal with a pretty reasonable amount of that here lately. And because we have, I want to say this. We are human beings on the other side of that judgment. And if you care about us the way you say you care about us, remember that we do feel that criticism.
Absolutely.
We do feel the weight of your disapproval when you're somebody that matters to us. So we don't understand how it is you can have such strong negative opinions because all we want to do is love each other. And maybe if you have a problem with the way we express love, we're not the problem. Maybe what you believe love is the problem. Now I'm going to slide off my soapbox because that was important for me. That was the King's Corner moment, right?
To be continued at King's Corner.
But it's again, it bears mentioning because I do understand that my princess and my pretty lady Vernice here, they are relatively new into this love style, and because they are, their skin isn't as thick as mine. I've had to defend this most of my life.
Fair.
So I'm already prepped for any and every argument.
Right. Years of defending versus months. That's a whole
Right.
different
Right.
thing.
Right.
Yeah, because I understand. Because I had to at one time defend it, but it's been a couple years now, so now my skin's thick. So you know, but it's all good.
But I don't want to stay too heavy tonight.
Right.
I don't. But I do want to. I do want to take some time to let the ladies again get some front time because these are some outrageously great people, man. I mean, I'm just gonna say it just like that. The fact that they are comfortable to live this life with me is, I mean, it's awe inspiring for me. I am so grateful for the love and the support and the authentic. And when I say authentic, I mean authentic. I said the word support already, but I mean there's just
Amorous.
so much. Yeah, yes. There's so many positive adjectives that I could use.
Hashtag amorously poly.
And none of them seem to be big enough because of what it is that I get from each person in my life. And I'm talking about from my long distance crush, the conversations that she and I have, my tribe mate out there in Dallas, Yogi, who she is to me.
I know who she is to me. She my hero.
Might be somebody else's crush.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yes, these
Like
are some.
she's so spiritual. You'll love
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I know it comes off as a brag when I speak about the incredible people in my life, like my lover, my D. She is just woo. I mean, and she is not my lover as in my sex partner. She is my lover as she actively loves. And it is amazing. I don't know I've ever had anybody just automatically understand how I needed to be loved. Even with me not understanding fully what I needed.
That's somebody who loves you before they even know if they like you. Like
She
you
did.
just automatically get love from the gate.
And she did. I'm talking about from day one. She was always so real and so authentic to herself that that's all you're going to get. But I will get caught up talking about these magnificent people like half of forever because they shine so much incredible light and positive energy into my life anymore. I said it. No, I'm gonna save that for King's Corner because that's some serious shit, and that's something I really want to get into, and I don't want to do it tonight because I don't want to steal any more time away from these crazy great folks. So
we decided for our first few lives back, we were going to try to let y'all take the reins, so to speak. So if there are any questions, things you've been wondering, please no questions about prior partners, because they're prior. It is what it is. But if you have any questions about how things work or how we feel individually or collectively, feel free to drop them.
But in the meantime and in between time, let me ask you, since you do come from a predominantly monogamous background, what are the major differences for you being in this relationship?
I would say the major difference is sharing time. That's the biggest thing. Making sure you're being fulfilled. Getting that time with the person that you want to spend that time with. And that's just the biggest thing. But I will say that even with, as it's been identified, there are a number of partners in this relationship that I actually do feel, even though it's not so much maybe physical time together, but the time spent just talking on the phone, definitely. I mean, he makes time. We literally, I don't even know how he does it. But really, there's days, most days, I mean, we could talk for hours. So that in itself, just the conversation and really getting to know each other is very fulfilling in itself. And that helps bridge the gap of being together physically.
Right.
For me.
That's a good one.
I dig it.
And and of course, and also, like he stated, I mean, we have friendships and relationships,
Yes,
so we spend time just with the girls. Maybe it might just be one of two of us, maybe it might be three of us, or whoever.
Yeah.
But, so actually, what I found is that through polyamory, I mean, my life has actually been enriched because I have met so many wonderful people.
That's a word.
Agreed.
Yes. Yes.
Because I just adore y'all.
I
do. I adore y'all. Like,
Yes.
yeah. Like, this is a tribe.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And I feel so ridiculously blessed that I just get to, in a lot of cases, just stand by and watch all this love be exchanged. For as much as I would love to stand with my hands on my hip like a superhero and say it's because of me.
Why not? I do. I stand on my... What? I'm a super anti-hero.
I don't take any credit for it because this is just what love does.
Yeah, it really is.
I try to, again, that's more on the King's Corner thing, but I got to say this part. I tried to make love fit the definition that made sense to me.
Right.
I didn't want to be greedy. I didn't want to be greedy.
But when you're not greedy, you never
But it
know
just
what you're
happened.
blessed with.
Because I came to a position to understand that it will be so remarkably unfair for me to try to get everything I needed out of one person. I would smother that person. I would destroy their self-esteem because my needs are so vast. And I really believe I've done a lot of that in past relationships because I expected one person to carry the whole burden. And because I was not healed, I was not healthy, I didn't understand who I genuinely was, I was still searching, so I was asking for shit I didn't even need.
Shit.
I didn't say the other one. But even now, in my healing, in my emotional maturity and all my personal evolution, these ladies are standing by me and they are correcting me, gently correcting me. To let me know, okay, recognize you trying, but that wasn't too good right there. You know, so maybe next time you might want to move a little like that.
It's called correction with positivity.
Yeah.
There's positivity behind it because you know that it's beneficial not just for you but for your partner as well, especially if they're expressing it to you, because that's something that rubs them wrong. And I just feel that's important to know. Like, that's because it comes from positivity. Negativity begets negativity.
Man.
Period, point blank.
Oh, yep, I'm gonna say it. I'm saying,
Did you stop it?
I did. The fight was intense right there.
Oh, clutch my pearls that I'm not wearing.
All right, this is something that I'm putting out there, and I'm challenging everybody about this because I recognize how prevalent it was in up until 6 months ago. I recognize how prevalent it was in every relationship I've ever been in. Ladies, gentlemen, if you call yourself an adult and you say you love your partner, stop getting an attitude because they got an attitude.
You have no idea how much peace comes from it. Like, for what? Just because they're triggered.
No. Go ahead.
Just because they're triggered doesn't mean you have to further trigger them.
Because in so many cases, it has absolutely nothing to do with you. They may not know how to process what they're feeling, and you are just the target because you're closest. I understand somebody being mean to you or being nasty to you. That's one thing. But them just having an attitude and them not, quote unquote, expressing what their attitude was about, you do not have the luxury to decide that it was about you. Be fucking grown and have the conversation. Hey, what's going on? Nothing. Clearly something's wrong. If you don't want to talk about it, say you don't want to talk about it. But don't disrespect me and say it's nothing.
And respect them if they say, I don't want to talk about it, because maybe they need more time to fully process before they can speak responsibly about it.
Girl, you better give it to him. The hell you mean? Sorry.
I mean, mature and responsible adult. Like,
we got to do better. We have decided, and we've decided collectively that we're going to love each other intentionally. We're not accidentally loving each other. We are loving each other on purpose and with purpose.
And in varied forms.
Yes. Yes.
I love everybody sitting right here. I even love the one on camera.
But we are exactly who we are because this is who we mean to be. And we want our relationship to continue. We want it to grow. We want it to evolve. We want it to improve. So if it's going to do that, we have to put the necessary ingredients and the elements necessary for that. That is the patience. That is the understanding. That is the, I don't know what the you mean, but I'm going to respect that that's where you are.
That is positively PolyTalk.
Because trust and believe, there are more than enough occasions where I just don't get it. It's because I'm a guy. That's it. Right. I don't get it.
You might not be meant to.
Exactly. So with that being the truth, I just say okay, and I leave it alone because it's not going to change my life if I don't get it. Nothing's going to end if I don't get it. So it's okay.
But it might change your life, and it might end if you feed it negativity.
And I keep pushing because I don't get it. You gotta prioritize things in a way that. What is that saying? Is this the hill you want to die on?
Right. I was thinking of the other one, but I couldn't formulate it. So I'm glad you said that. Because there's another saying that says the same thing, just a different way.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and say it.
I know.
Oh, okay, because I promise I was about to say thing.
I was like...
Same question to you. Understanding that you come from primarily monogamous background.
Louder.
Huh?
Yeah, louder.
Me louder or her louder?
Yeah, why are you asking the question?
Oh, the question is...
Come on down.
Right?
Because you do come from a primarily monogamous background.
Yes.
How is this relationship different?
To be perfectly honest, the honesty is different. The communication is different. Because there's no need to be dishonest.
Right.
It's all out. Even if in a monogamous relationship, there's a lot of dishonesty.
There shouldn't be. Let's put that out there.
There shouldn't be.
There shouldn't be.
Right. Every relationship should be open,
But
honest
it's a
communication.
lot of it. And this, it's the honesty. It's the communication. The conversations, the understanding, the time is different. It feels, I can honestly say this is probably the best relationship I've ever been in. Because of the honesty and the understanding and the communication. Because it's all out. And it's done intentionally.
Yes, it is.
Which makes a
intentionally.
big
That's a good word.
difference. You're being honest intentionally. You're communicating the way you do intentionally. You want to be understood intentionally.
Girl, say that again.
You want
Yes.
to be understood intentionally.
I mean,
But wait, her head went the same way yours did when she answered. She was like,
Yes, intentionally.
yes, that is it.
Yeah.
To
Right.
be understood.
Yes.
Absolutely.
To be heard is beautiful.
Yes.
But to be understood is glorious.
Yes, it is.
We don't understand how important that is
And
to be understood.
And I like to point out, if you get to a point where you just simply cannot understand, then accept the fact that maybe you're not meant to understand whatever that is. It might hit you in the face 5 years later, like, oh, now I get it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Your emotional maturity has
Yes.
to catch up.
Yes.
People are from different backgrounds.
Yes.
People are from different times.
Yes.
Everybody wasn't raised the same. So
At
some
all.
things you're not going to get until you see enough of it to understand it.
We do got a question coming in from Instagram.
Yay.
Looks like Caressa Wright. Is that what I'm looking at? Yes, Caressa Wright. How do I get my mate out of the unicorn phase and into stability and an actual courting? The way I'm interpreting this is you want to get your mate out of the unicorn hunting phase. In other words, just finding people just to kind of, hang out with a little bit. And into actual courting.
I read it differently.
How did you read it?
I read it unicorn. When I think of unicorn, I usually associate unicorn with more of the swinger side of things, where it's for a good time.
That's why I say hanging out.
Yeah. I was looking at that. I was thinking about that stability and courting.
Right.
Because courting is a whole nother ball field.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I think we're saying the same thing, right? So the answer that I have for that of course, everybody go and use your gray matter, see what y'all come up with. But the answer that I have for that is, A1, does he feel safe to love someone else? Now, we get real comfortable allowing ourselves to get comfortable sexing somebody in front of our partner.
Right.
But when those real intimacies start to take place, and when they start to share private jokes that you don't know nothing about, are you still going to be okay? So does he feel safe to actually love someone else?
Right.
Now, I'm not victim blaming here because I don't know what y'all situation is, clearly. But I will say that is a big thing because men, in most cases, if we have the ability to do something when the opportunity comes around, we take advantage.
Primal men.
Yeah. As we are programmed to be.
If y'all were watching earlier, y'all saw the growl.
And if that is the case, make sure that's actually what he wants.
Right.
Because he may, in fact, just not want to. Maybe he feels like his heart is only big enough to love you.
Yeah, sometimes a unicorn is happy as a unicorn.
So, again, as you have heard the common thread tonight already, communication. Talk. Stop acting like there's something that's off topic between you and your mate.
And keep the talk positive.
I mean, if at all possible, but have the hard conversations too.
Yeah.
Fuck it up on purpose. Just to make sure that what you're working with is stable. I'm not saying, sabotage or nothing like that, but what I am saying is don't be afraid to have those conversations that make you uncomfortable.
Right.
Do I make you feel the way you want to feel? You know what? You really could do a little more of this, a little less of that. You wanted to know, right?
Right.
Now you know. Because trust and believe, every time they tell me I ain't perfect, my heart breaks. What do you mean?
But that's when our communication kicks in and you ask us, what can you do differently?
And they are open and honest about what it is I can do. They are not speaking to my ego and telling me how great I am and there's nothing you can do better, you're perfect as is. They are speaking into me as a man and they are telling me where I am wrong, where I am flawed, where I am not doing what I need to be doing or I could be doing. This is part of the reason why they don't feel like they're losing out on anything because they have all let me know exactly what they need. So I make sure I give them what they need. I don't have to give them everything because I don't have to be responsible for everything. But for the things that they need and they let me know that they need, I take care of. And it's not that hard. People will try to make it out like you got to jump through a million hoops. No, you don't. You just got to pay attention. These are grown-ass women who know exactly how to take care of themselves. They don't need me to take care of them. They was taking care of themselves when they met me.
Right.
But they give me a responsibility in their life, and that's all I need to take care of. And it's not a lot. These are strong black women, programmed and raised to be so. Half the time I gotta fight to be a gentleman. If you don't get your hand off that goddamn car door.
I can't even speak on how many times I done opened the door and shut it back like, whoops.
Yes.
Hey, when you're used to it, you're used to it.
Yeah, like I said, man, it's really not hard when you are intentional. And you mean it.
That part.
I'm not flexing. I'm not
Be
pretending
real.
for nobody. The version of me that I stand in front of you all as today is who I am everywhere in my life. Everywhere.
Yeah, because we ain't got time for
I know that's right. Say it again.
we ain't got time for fake. So, you prove yourself to be fake, nobody's gonna be bothered.
Right.
That goes with that open, honest communication. Don't say one thing and mean something else. Because guess what? Nobody's a mind reader.
Girl.
Nobody's a mind reader. Despite what you may think, they cannot read your exact thoughts. They might be able to read your emotions, but they can't read your exact thoughts. And you can't read theirs.
I'm good at it, but
you are.
I'm not fluent. I'm not fluent.
Yeah, when them ideals line up,
Yeah,
that's something.
yeah. When that energy connects, baby. I mean, for real. She didn't even know I wanted it, and she handed it to me. I'm trying to tell you. That's what I mean, right there. I ain't get the signal or do nothing. I just get it because she knew when that energy lined up.
They both copied me.
Yeah, we did a little bit.
I'm good. I got it right now, honey. Thank you.
Yes, this one. Yeah, the one that you see pink around the
You got a fourth of a drop in there.
I'll get her another one. If you want more, let me know. No big deal.
Listen, the tribe that we have, and I cannot, when I tell you, I am excited. Next weekend, we will be with the biggest faction of our tribe at one time that we've had ever. And
can I put a disclaimer in there?
sure,
We will go live, but we can't go live
everywhere.
for the majority of the day.
We can't go live everywhere. But we will go live.
I just wanted to put that out there because I didn't want nobody to be like, well, where they at? Afternoon, you might not see us for about 8 hours. I'm just saying.
But point being, this is going to be the first opportunity that we have all had to be together. Some of us, we only know each other by name. We've never been in company with each other before. So this is going to be amazing. I am so excited about this. I really am. I get to meet one of the other brothers. I am up to meet my brother. I really am. Because I recognize what it took for him to, once again, someone who came from a predominantly monogamous background. What it took for him to say, so the woman I love loves somebody else. And she loves me. He's not threatening our relationship because he loves how she loves me and the way how she told him I love her. I can't be mad about that. So I want to meet this guy. And I get to meet that guy. So I'm excited.
You're not the only one.
So like I said, I am excited. So that for me is going to be that's going to be a big highlight for me for next weekend. Next weekend we're celebrating 6 years married. Tyra and I. It has been 6 years, my dear. Thank you.
Don't be telling my age like that.
So we are going to celebrate it in the way that makes the most sense to us with the people we love the most.
Yes, we are.
The people that we ultimately choose to share our love with. And that is what makes it the absolute best, because no obligation.
Exactly.
You're not kinfolk. You're not best friend. You're not somebody who's been there for every other celebration. You are chosen. You are preferred. You belong in this space with us. And I am, again, I cannot can't punctuate how excited I am for this. Just to be able to be in that company, in that energy, with the people that are already committed, and I'm hoping that my man John and his tribe, and as much of him and his people can be there. I hope I get to spend some time with y'all, because I just love the way that y'all love on each other. The way everybody posts you for MCM. Dog, come on, man. I love that for y'all, man. I love that for y'all. I'm sorry.
Beating around.
Right.
I was watching your hand too. I was about to intervene, like, no.
Hey, Clover Lana, mama, listen, baby. You, rock star from the heart, rock star. I love you from the purest parts of me. I do. When I get to see this type of love explode in other places, and everybody's so used to the triad representation, and I'm watching my man John and his tribe over there, and they just said, fuck it, man, we gonna kick the door in. We come in here with the love, and if it means it's 90 people, they're gonna be 90 people. So let's go, man. I mean, I'm trying to join my tribe to your tribe just because I love y'all just like that, for real. Well, I can't say it's mine because it's ours, because without everybody else, I ain't got no tribe. It's just me. I'm just standing there looking at y'all. Oh, right. Yeah, we cannot forget another family, House of Wonderland.
Yes.
God damn it. Listen, I have known that love from the beginning. And I am so proud and so happy that they blossom the way that they do. Oh my God, I love these folks. Mistress Leah, my brother Wendell, and Dana Dane. I'm calling y'all out because I love y'all just like that.
Boo.
Hey, boo. What's up, family? I love y'all. I love each of you individually. And I have a million reasons why I do. And I never made it a secret to none of y'all why. I'm so happy that I get to share love with y'all in the ways that we do. I can't express that enough. Y'all mean so much to us, man. And now that we are going to be we're doing a project together. We got a project coming up for Poly Wonderland, August 19th, coming up in Ohio, man. Regal Love will be there, and a huge another big faction of Original Love will be in the building for Poly Wonderland.
Contact houseofwonderland.org.
Yes, tickets are on sale right now, but I understand that them things are burning up because the reservation already exceeded how many tickets were available. So I am going to hazard a huge guess to say that cats is waiting for payday so they can finish up. And if that is in fact the case, I do strongly recommend you get your tickets up front, because this is going to be something serious.
Yes.
There's a wonderful meet and greet. There is a panel discussion, and Regal Love, myself and Tyra, we are absolutely going to be right there on the panel. We will be there with demonstrations and live. What did they say it was? Live questions. Live questions. Because you know how it is. You be sitting there, you be trying to think of something to ask them. I can't think of. Oh, yeah! Then you there. So you'll be right there and we can do it.
Can't wait. We're looking forward to it.
Yes, I am. Another one of those things excited about. We are putting together so many incredible opportunities for memories. And I'm going to enjoy all of this. I am in the middle of my shirtless hot pat summer.
Hot pat summer. Hot
I cannot. Why would I ever say that?
I miss you, Papa. Reminded me of one of the greatest.
So, because I am, man, we are going to be doing a lot of moving around, and we're going to be having a lot of fun on purpose. Again, with intention.
Intentional.
So, we're
another hashtag to add to the list.
Right. Intentional love, man. That is another very real hashtag we need.
You are kind of pretty and pink.
Ain't you know?
And Socks is giving me right now. Those of you that follow us know I like the big striped socks. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, listen. We are sporting our newest Original Love T-shirt. It's
And
altered.
shorts.
Just the shorts.
Yeah,
And the shorts.
shorts.
Got to show the shorts. Got to get up and show the shorts. Yup, you got to do it now.
Get up. I said
Can you
shit
do it?
that time. Thank you.
You want to grab it? That's it.
I ain't opposed. And for those who can't see, it says hashtag positively polyamorous.
That is exactly what she is. We are. We're going to be. We're going to put together some version of a giveaway, and we are going to be giving away some of these new T-shirts. I do hand make these. Okay, just so y'all understand, I do these myself. I'm not that sophisticated, but I am that dedicated.
You gotta do it one time.
With these.
Literally. He cuts out every word, everything.
So I want to gift a few of our supporters, a few of our followers. I'm gonna give away a couple on Instagram, give away a couple on Facebook. Just because I want folks to have them. If you believe in this love style and the way that we move, if it's something that, even if you are not polyamorous, but you allow yourself to accept some of the principles that we offer up about love, then you absolutely qualify, because you do stand right in the middle of Tribe Original Love. Because original love is just about connection. That's it. It's not about sex. It's easy to think that, but it's not. It's about connection. It's about the way that we love each other originally. And we love each other just cause. You remember what it was like when you was in elementary school? Whoever your best friend was, it's because they sat the closest to you.
That part.
Because you were connected to that person was connected to you. And that's what original love is about. It's I would love for original love to be its own movement. Not so much a movement that we started, but it's a movement of its own.
That part.
Because that's what love is supposed to be. It's supposed to be fluid. You put a title on it because it makes you feel good to have a title, but love makes you feel good by itself.
Yes, it does.
So I'm like I said, I'm more interested in being universally connected than anything else. And because I get to share all of this incredible energy, you don't got to let me go neither, woman. Hold on. That's right. I love it when y'all touch me. I want
that hand because she got
there it
the
is.
other arm.
Circuit is complete. Go gadget everything.
Go gadget everything. And we do ask everybody, please like, share, and follow.
Yes, please do. Please do. Please do.
And we will be picking from people who like, shared, and followed as far as the giveaways are concerned. There are more items to come.
Yes, they are.
Put them to work with that machine.
Man, somebody, yeah.
Hey,
What
if
happens
you
when
work hard, then hardly work.
When you are a man of many talents, they make sure you use them M&Fs.
Don't feel bad. We get it too.
The Yes, we
Very
do.
true. Very true. Very true. Because I mean, they have the skill sets that I get to choose from. Everything gonna be good. Everything gonna be good. I'm just waiting for them to pull my lottery numbers, and then we're gonna be alright.
They're gonna be like, Regal.
We are coming to you live from somewhere.
Somewhere.
We
We
somewhere.
ain't tagging the
And we
location.
still doing this.
But a select few will know.
Because you'll get the invitations.
Ah.
John! Get your family together, baby, because you coming with us. There was something else I wanted to talk about.
Oh, really?
There was. Oh, wait, I'm looking to see. Was there any more questions? Did you find anything on Facebook?
No, but I
Get back
got
on
a nice
Instagram.
comment.
Come on with it.
I had to make sure to pin it. Keisha McClendon said, I am excited for you all. I can't wait to find my tribe. And we wish all of that for you.
Yes, ma'am.
There's nothing like your tribe.
But let
You
me
have people to
go ahead. Go ahead.
you have people to talk to when you need to talk.
Yes.
I might need to talk to a female and not him.
Yep.
So I'll call one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And vice versa.
Don't
Yeah.
let go.
Yeah.
Don't let go.
Yeah.
You know, and we know, things we talk about are for us. They're not for everybody.
Yeah, 'cause we all have
And
our
that's
own
okay.
relationships. Yeah.
Unless it's something that needs to be talked about and discussed elsewhere, why bother? That's the beauty of a tribe too. You know, you can sometimes you might feel triggered about something,
Mm-hmm.
and it might be a female perspective you need, or in his case, a male perspective he needs. Not our perspective. He might need one of the other partner's perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
We have that. We have our own village. We have our village. Not many of us have children that are still being raised, but
Why don't adults need
we have a
villages too?
village.
Adults can use a village.
Well, I wanted to say a village to raise children, but you know, it's grands at this point.
Yeah.
With the exception of the boy who has just graduated, so
Right.
he's on his way to being out of that category too. But you have that support and you have that community.
Those extra options.
Exactly.
Now that's something right there.
Yeah.
You have those other people that you can count on. And they count on you. The egos get kicked out the window because when you need help, you ask for help.
Don't let your ego stand in your
Yeah.
way.
I do recognize that if I had been a more emotionally healthy person earlier in my life, I absolutely would have been able to enjoy this type of joy earlier in life. This feels overwhelmingly great.
Right.
I get heavyweight emotional when I think about how I am not afraid to love these women that I love. I've spent my entire adult life afraid to love somebody else because I knew if they took that love away from me, it would kill me. Look at me, still goddamn breathing.
I thought you held your breath.
Oh. I cannot. Not with her. Not with her. But
Maybe tomorrow.
yeah. But now here I am, and I am vulnerable. These women, each of them, independently, have enough information that they could really hurt me if they chose. But if you're going to love someone intentionally, you have to give them who you really are.
Right. You can't be afraid of allowing them to know the things that can hurt you.
That scared little boy that I really, really am, they know him. And they recognize when I'm operating out of that energy. And they support me with it. That is priceless.
But that's because it's reciprocated.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yep.
But if I did not give them the opportunity to know me like that, how could they ever know me like that? How could they support that part of me? If they don't know that part of me needs supporting. So you have to allow yourself to be vulnerable. You have to give yourself over to what love is supposed to be. Because you keep trying to be Billy Badass and you want to, man, I don't need them hoes to be knowing me like that. They don't need to know all my motherfucking business and whatnot. Be.
Why they hoes?
Right?
I just want to know. Why? Are you paying? Is that what you're saying? Well, I couldn't say shit. I say shit when you say
Oh, what am I going to do with this chick, man? I can't.
continue to love me. That's all you
That's
can
all. That's it. That's all that can happen. But again, that was not what I thought I was supposed to do. That's not what I was taught I was supposed to do. That was not part of my programming, to be vulnerable, to give myself to my relationship, to allow my partner the opportunity to take care of me. And I mean really take care of me. Take care of a part of me that I'm afraid to give somebody. And they all know. It's not that I trust her more than I trust her, or I trust her more than I trust her. I love them all, so I trust them all.
Period.
So they all know. And sometimes it feels crazy to have to tell the same story again. But at least now I can get through it without crying.
And that's an important thing I want to point out. It's very important in relationships, especially going into relationships. Trust up front.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bring your past mistrusts to your new relationship. They don't deserve it. Don't allow yourself to be triggered by actions that seem like things you saw in the past, because nobody thinks the same. Therefore, it might not be an intentional action. It might not be something to slight you in any way. I feel like that's important to point out, that you should go in trusting and loving. That's what we said about Dee earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the things I love most about Dee, she loves you up front. You have to literally do something that negates that love.
Right.
She's not going to come at you trying to learn to love you. She just loves you as is.
Mm-hmm.
If you rub her wrong, then that love might diminish over time. And that's just real. That's the same with trust. You're supposed to trust people, especially if these are people that you want in your life on a regular basis.
Right.
Why wouldn't you trust your partner? Now, that's something I don't think I've ever fully understood. Like, I believe in trusting people. You break the trust, that's a different story.
Right.
But I trust you up front. Why am I going to punish you for what somebody else did? And that's what I mean about triggers and traumas. You know, sometimes somebody might do something that triggers you. It's important to communicate about that trigger so that they know, okay, this is something that triggers somebody I care about. And if they care about you and love you, they're going to do what they can to not trigger you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they understand it's an actual thing.
Piggyback.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to make sure that once you recognize your own triggers, that you make your partners aware of your triggers.
Period.
Because
Period.
you can't expect that they're going to automatically recognize that change in your energy.
Exactly.
So I have recently learned how to collect myself to say that's a trigger for me, instead of saying, "Hey, hey."
Hashtag Black Men in Therapy.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, I'm trying to throw all the hashtags in there eventually. I know we got a lot, y'all, but they're important.
Yes, and yeah, they are. But just understanding that version of progress, it's necessary. It's necessary to, again, love as effectively as you want to, because you want to create an environment where your partner can feel comfortable with being corrected, with being repositioned. Because sometimes we put ourselves where we think we're supposed to be, and we don't check to see if that's the most effective place for us to be. We just kind of say, "All right, this feels like this is where I'm supposed to hang out, so I'm gonna hang out right here." I know what that really means, and I just lost it. Whatever, moving on.
It's been an hour.
It's been an hour. You got anything else here?
No questions, but shout out to everybody. Anita, thank you. Anita just popped in. I swear y'all give the best advice.
Hey!
Debo Chambers.
What's going on, people?
Debo been here the whole life.
Thank you.
We love you. Thank you. Phoenix Rising. Now that's a vibe, supporting all parts.
Appreciate you, baby.
We appreciate each and every one of you.
All right. Anybody got any parting comments? Anything they want to get out? Next week, I will be doing a King's Corner, so I'll be bringing it to you super rough and raw, and I'm going to get to a lot of heavy shit.
What day?
I think I'm going to do it Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, I think I'm going to piggyback on Wednesday. If I...
it could be midday.
Yeah,
you can do it while you're at the gym.
It could be. Well, I'm focused.
That would be a really cool video. Though. Like every time you come up, yeah. Every time you pull up, yeah. So man. Sorry, that's my imagination.
Oh man, actually, you know what? That's not a completely horrible idea.
Hey.
Do a King's Corner from the gym.
Revamp.
Hey,
for real.
I might give it a shot. I get a lot of questions about my fitness journey and what my workout routines look like. I speak on it often enough. I am not that guy that's trying to lift up a house. You know, I don't need to lift up a building, but I'm very focused on the way that I move
and we enjoy it.
They like it, so what the hell else am I going to do?
We're walking down the street. I'm all on that part of his arm. We cross the street, so of course he goes on the outside. So I grab the same part of his arm on the other side. My hand just fits here.
So, and clearly there are other benefits. So, happy about that. I really am. So,
like that.
We are really we gonna get on out of here, folks, man. As always, man, we really appreciate all the energy that you guys give us. Thank you.
Appreciate every last one of you.
Like I said, I really hope that we stand as a positive example of what polyamory can be. You will see
as
other
what relationships.
Relationships, even more.
You're seeing more relationships than one sitting here.
Yeah. Yep.
You're seeing at least
Right.
1, 2,
7,
3, 4, 5.
I think 9.
Nine with just this couch.
Yeah.
This couch.
Just this couch.
Oh,
9
yeah.
different. Yeah. So it's about 9 different relationships right here.
He's right.
So,
He's right.
understanding that much, when you add, let's call it another 5 people to the equation. Now you're talking an easy 30 relationships that you are navigating at the same time. And this is such an incredible exchange of energy and understanding of other people, man.
Period.
You can't help but get swept up in it, and it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. But I will go on talking about this shit forever because it matters to me every second of my life.
Forever.
But we are going to go ahead. We're going to get out of here, folks, because we still have the rest of our lives we're trying to get to. So we love you, and we mean it. As always, we wish you all the love we want for ourselves. Peace, folks.
Like, share, follow. Hit our inbox with questions for another live.
Yeah, and keep postpone. Wait, sorry, Princess, I didn't mean to get in the way. Keep posting because we will be looking to give away these T-shirts in the next couple weeks. The next time you see us on PolyTalk, we'll have something a little more structured to work.
Yes.
How about that? Is that fair? That is fair.
That is fair.
All right, folks, we're gonna get out of here. Peace.